Hello everyone and welcome back. So in this video I want to quickly introduce us to frame and layout grid. Okay. Initially I've mentioned frame before, so we know that this is a frame, right? Yeah. So create a frame is easy. I want us to start moving into this design, into the practical stage, right? So creating a frame is easy. You click on F and you draw, okay? You draw the frame, and the width we use is 920. The height we use is 1080 pixels, right? Yeah. Let's just change the color so that we could easily see, right? Yeah. So we have a frame. We automatically starting our practice projects, right? Okay. So um for layout grids or layout guide, it was called layout grids, but due to the recent Figma changes, they call it layout guide now. So it's easy to set up. You just click on add. It's on grid now. You have to change it to column. Okay. And for desktop or laptop or wide screens, right? We make use of 12, right? Okay. And this grid serves as a guide, right? You don't need it like you need it. You see by the edges it's covering the whole frame, right? And we need imagine you can't just start your content from the main edge of the screen, right? So you add a margin of about 150. Okay. And all these inputs are not fixed, they are just, should I say, kind of like a best practice, right? Best practice for this, best practice for frame, best practice for layout grid, right? Okay, so let's just rename this as desktop, right? So remember I said the best practice layout grid for desktop is 12. um this is a mobile screen. Let's create a frame again. Just go to iPhone 13 mini, right? The reason why I use iPhone 13 mini, it's easily responsive. Like when it comes to breakpoint, most devices, most device screen size hover around the iPhone 13 mini width and height. However, you get to understand what I mean by breakpoint, right? For desktop, uh, most devices hover from 140. Yeah, you can see there, but I didn't use. I mean 1440 by 1024, but I didn't use that, right? It's just the best practice for desktop, right? And let's do the same. Let's change the color of this as well to that. Okay, and the layout grid for this, or layout guide column as well again. So one is basically, it ranges. Can use 2, can use 4, 6. Yeah, and the margin also varies, but I think from 20, yeah, 20 is cool. Let's see what I used here. Okay, 24. Yeah, from 20, 24. It just depends on the content you'll be putting in, right? Depend on the content. 20, 24, depending on what you'll be in, right? So 4 columns for mobile, 12 columns for desktop, and for let's say tablets. I don't really know which one we should choose. I don't normally design for tablets, but let's say we choose this. Oh, clicked it twice. Alright, let's change the color again to this as well. For tablets, it's recommended, or should I say the best practice is 8, right? And a margin of 50. Okay, yeah. So that's about frames and layout guide or layout